Everybody, it's Emily, and I wanted to share with you how to get early sugar snap peas and how to get them not to all be producing at the same time. So you have to harvest and process through a whole bunch of peas at one time. As you can see, I've got some really tall peas that have flowers, and they've even started to grow. Oh, there's one, a little baby pea right there. And I have much shorter peas that are probably at least a week away from, if not two, from producing flowers yet. Well, what I did was I had I actually had 4 leftover really tall pots. I mean, maybe maybe not a foot, but I mean 8 to 12 inches high pots. And if you have really tall pots like that, or you can somehow fashion your own, you can start not only peas, but also beans, the pole beans. Oh, wow, there's one that's ready to be picked, isn't it? But you can start them in pots. Usually when you read gardening books, vegetable gardening books, they tell you always to sow peas and beans direct into the ground, but you can start them a little early. And that's what I did. I started them in pots about a month, 6 weeks before you're supposed to, before it's safe to plant them in the ground. And I planted 2 peas in each pot. I figured they would divide okay, and they did. And actually they probably had gotten to near, let's see, is there a smaller one? They had probably gotten to about this tall in the pots. And I actually ended up planting them, these tall ones. I planted them out earlier than was really wise, because they were about to start climbing, grabbing onto things like this, right? So I had to plant this. So you have to be careful if you're going to start peas in pots. You have to start early. And I kept them out. I was able to keep the pots outside most of the time because the weather at that time didn't get super cold, and I had the pots next to the house so they could get sun, and it's warmer next to our house. But yeah, that's what you do. You start peas in a really tall pot, a really high pot. Like I said, I put 2 in each pot, so I have 8 from the 4 pots. And that way, so these will, we're already getting, it's the end of April, we're already going to have some peas for salads. And then those will come in a little later. And yeah, we won't get everything all at once. So that is what you do to stagger out your pea harvest. And I love the pea plants because the flowers are just really nice. The white flowers, and the leaves are different. They give like a really nice texture to the garden. But yeah, these are my peas, and now I could harvest this one, couldn't I? And I know there's another one on the other side I can harvest. First pea pod harvest. These are great raw. All right, I'll see you for the next video, I hope, as I walk with you, or you walk with me, maybe, better said, on my gardening journey here in the humid rural South.